Alright, what up, guys? This is Wyatt, or WTD. Today, I'm going to be telling story time of when... So there's like basically two stories in one. Whenever I took a edible and got in trouble. So, let's get into this. So, I wake up and get out of bed, take a shower, take the, I'm just gonna call it gummy, because it was. So, I took the gummy with me, and I put it in my pocket. Dad dropped me off or whatever, right? And I walk in the building, get my stuff from my locker, because the bell literally rings the second I get in the building. So, after that, I go to my first class, which is World Studies. It sucks. And, sitting there, mid-class, take the thing out of my pocket, eat it. Because that class is boring. But it takes 30 to hour to kick in, which sucks. So, sitting there for like, I think 30 minutes? I think, I'm honestly not too sure. I think it was 30. Sitting there for 30 minutes, and nothing happened. So I go to my next class, because it ends at 38. And, I take it, or whatever. Not take it, but I go to my next class. And of course, it's right there when I'm talking to my teacher. It's like, oof, it's me like a wave. It's like, So then I start like looking away from him, or whatever. He doesn't like see, well, my eyes or anything. And, honestly, I was scared out of my mind. Just like, don't notice it. Don't notice it. And I asked, can I go to the bathroom, please? Whatever. And come back to class, I'm sitting there, locked in, because if I'm not paying attention, and he notices something, I'm fried. Literally and physically. Oh, like, mentally and physically, I think? I don't know. But anyway, so, I'm just sitting there locked in, trying not to get in trouble or anything. Perfectly fine. Of course. Well, I think it's at the end of the class. I eat it or whatever. Not eat it, but like I talk to my teacher or whatever. So I go to Falcon period, if that makes sense. It's like a study hall basically. There's 2 study halls in the day, but technically, but well, I go to math class, like, right after that. Dude, it's boring what the thing is. So, I always get called up to this upstairs classroom whenever we have a test as well. I have like an IUP or some crap, I don't know. So, I go upstairs, and my friend got a haircut. Since you know me, I'm fine. It's supposed to have a 3 on the back of his head. You know how you do that little, like, sketch into the back of your, like, head or something like that? Like a number or, like, literally anything. It honestly no homo, looks like a ball sack on the back of his head. I'm being completely serious too. And I'm laughing. I'm basically dying laughing. Bro, how is it not funny when you stole it? You know what I mean? I'm just sitting there, just like, you know what I mean? Doing that laughing where like the teacher's trying not to call you. But we were also in the hallway too. So I'm just letting it out. Just, you know, like laughing. You go to this class, you do that class like the test. Sitting there just, what if someone knows? And you're just sitting there like, oh, please don't tell them. Please don't let anybody know. And then, after that class, I go to ELA, and then like lunch. But you know how after you feel like you're not there, kind of, like you're mentally, like you're physically there, but you're mentally not there. Kind of like that. So then, I go to bands as well, band kid technically, and I go to bucket drumming because I have 2 classes in the same class or whatever, and I get that like so at the end of class. Really stupid of me, but you know me, I'm fine. Or mentally not there, so wait, yeah, mentally not there, but you're physically there. There we go. And take this girl's phone or whatever, right? I hit it on this whiteboard thing, and then I hit it in this spot where it was really hard to find. She's like yelling for him, like, who took my phone? Rah, rah, rah. And then went to the fucking principal's office. She couldn't believe it. And sitting there, I like put her phone there, and I leave her because it's at the end of the day, so I just gave my mom's card. Right? No doubt about it. So this happened yesterday on Monday. So and I do that, and the teacher gives me a detention. Not a detention, but you know how you sit in ISS all day? Like from like breakfast, like if your school doesn't have breakfast, it's around like breakfast time basically, like 7:30ish, or like it's like 8 o'clock kinda to 2:45. Yeah, you heard me. 2:45. And I haven't done it yet because I have to go Wednesday to do it. But there's gonna be a part 2 on this. And hence, I'm getting high before it. Because that class is fucking boring as hell. But, yeah. Yeah, that's what basically happened on Monday. Tuesday, it was... I can, I guess, explain it, so... I'm not explaining the whole day because, well, it's boring until, like, band. The last, like, 5 minutes of band... Okay, so the rooms have, like, speakers themselves, or whatever, right? Like, not, like, there's obviously where you can hear it all around the same school. Like, you know, it says, oh, or the bell rings all around the school. So the classrooms have each speaker in each room, which the principal or something is able to control that. So it goes to band class, it's like, want it to the Miss, what's her name? Mrs. Cosworth. Hate her. Hate her. And Miss Horning, or Mrs. Booch. Yeah, that's her name. So, I do that, or whatever, and I get in there, and the teacher's like, you know what you did yesterday? And I completely forgot about the phone thing. Yeah, I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, oh no, someone figured it out? I was, huh? And she's like, no, I don't know what I'm in here for. And then she's like, did the phone ring a bell? It wasn't yours. Just sitting there like, oh, a little bitch told on me, or snitched anyway, technically. Yeah, Lily Dillon. Yeah, that's her name. I don't care. That's Lily Dillon. Lives on Pickle Lane. I don't know her address, but if I did, I might give it up. But, yeah, you hear me talking to you. But, anyway, I do that, like, the thing, and the teacher's like, oh, have you, like, the phone ring a bell? I was like, no, oh no. And I realized, oh no. So that was real, that wasn't no dream. I was like, hey. Well, basically, it's hard to remember because I'm playing a game and I have to stay focused on both. So yeah, I record games and talking at the same time. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. But, put it in there. Oh yeah, and then the teacher's like, alright, let's just say you bring your gaming console or your PC to your buddy's house. You go to the bathroom. It's magically gone. And they're saying, oh, you never brought it. It's like, are you retarded? I mean, I didn't say that to her, but I was so close. And, hey, Station! Why would I bring my gaming console to my friend's house? Unless I really, really know them. Like one of my homies that's been from 3rd grade. Heck yeah. Bring it over there on a heartbeat. But some random guy? No. He was like, oh yeah, and this, like that. It's like, I would look for it around the house. I was like, what if you couldn't find it? I would do something to get the money back. And she was like explaining, oh, what if you had a very important game and you earned $300 for that? Bro, a PC's way more than $300. The PlayStation 4 I'm playing on. I don't know, okay. But, it's like 400, I think? Wait, I don't know. But, and she's like, telling me all this stuff. I was like, why don't I just work to get it back? She's like, what do you mean? Like, do you like chores or something? She's like, no, you don't do that. You sit there and complain to your parents that someone took your food. And you felt nervous. I was like, bro. The only thing I care about on this PlayStation is my GTA 5 account. It's literally all I care about. 135, like, rank. I've been playing for a long time, okay? I know that doesn't seem that much, but I've never used, like, any cheats or anything. I've actually, like, played the game. But, anyway, she's like, how would you feel? It's like, bro, I don't care. And she makes me write up this statement, and it's like, oh, I took this girl's phone, and then she couldn't find it, or some bullshit. And, she's like, yep, just put your name, her name. I was like, I don't know how to spell her damn name. Also, I'm not a great speller either. So I was like, I'm not a great speller. She's like, that's okay. Yeah, have fun trying to read it. I have crappy handwriting too. I mean, I took classes about that. I never listened. So, I mean, I'm able to have nice, you know, I'm just gonna stop. But, anyway, I, like, do that, or whatever. It makes me write up this thing. And she's like, put Louie Dillon's name down. And, I was like, okay. And I was like, how do you spell it? I'd want to say, oh, Dicklin? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, nope, can't do that because, well, get in trouble again. So I don't like getting in trouble. But if I have to, I will. But, I know I'm gonna keep on rambling, but it makes the story kind of good, okay? I know most of you clicked off by now, but still. And, basically, after that, I go back to bucket drumming. So, I'll give you a rundown of this, like, detention thing. Basically, they put these three pieces of paper, four. You know what? I'll go grab them to go read them real quick. I'll be right back, guys. It took me like a minute or two, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna read it. So, I'm in violation of school rules 4, 10, 11, 25, 31, and 43. 43 is theft of school property or equipment or personal property. Persistence with full misconduct, violation of reasonable. Yeah, I am reading all that. Hazing or subjecting other students to prank simulation, causing mental or physical harm. Bruh. Disrespect to any any person. In behavior is determined to okay, I don't know the map. Force gay. And they made me sign like 4 different papers. And then me and my buddies in band and bucket drumming were like literally hitting it with the sticks, dragging it across the floor so it's like covered in dirt and rips and stuff. Then, had a good old time. She tries to come up at me to talk to me. I was like, oh yeah, thanks for my entire day in whatever, I can't remember that name. But, and it was like, bro, you got me a whole day in this stupid hellhole doing nothing but sitting there in quiet peace. And, I'm sitting, like, I was like, I go to the bathroom, I'm sitting there. When should I do? I'm like, no, I'm joking, but yeah. And I want to tell you one thing. I'm so glad it wasn't Mrs. Gooch because, well, she's basically a sexist. I'm being dead ass too. Sexist, assistant principal. And I was like, so I was doing this one thing with this girl. It wasn't what you think. Calling her something. Not to be mean, it was just supposed to be a joke. But then everybody else said, ah, and then she started crying because she's a little gooch. And then she moved right after, which made no damn sense. But, and I couldn't even explain my story without taking the girl's side. Or Isabella's story. Or she only listened to that and not mine. I was like, you have, a morning detention. If you don't know what a morning detention is because you're actually a good kid, it means you go into school way earlier. So my school starts at 7:15. Like the bells, like not the bells, but students are allowed to go in the building. I had to go there at 7 o'clock in the morning until 7:45. I sat there and doodling on my paper. Yeah, it sucked. Oh yeah. And if you're wondering what school it is, Field Middle School. Don't take your kids there. If you're planning, oh, this looks like a good school. No. No. Don't do it. It's torture. I have another story right after this, but yeah, that's why you don't go to Field Middle School, because it's good. But, yeah. That's my story. And, don't do anything in this video, or this story time that I've ever told you. Don't do any of it. You maybe one thing, but, no, I'm joking. Don't do any of it, because you will get in trouble. Like, literally, I'm explaining that I got in trouble. I mean, technically I have to serve it tomorrow, but, yeah. But, yeah. Alright, guys. Sorry for keeping this story so damn long. It's my first one, so subscribe to Wyatt. I'm not too sure what the video is going to be called. It would be like, I don't know, but anyway, you guys have a good day, and, yeah.